This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end. Welcome to Biomutant.
Gotta get all that text set up. Turn on the subtitles for my iPad. Oh, they're already on. Okay. Gibberish. Okay, whatever. Looks like it's all good. Let's see, we'll go for hard. True gamers play on hard. Huh? What is this? Hybrid with gene mutation making them nimble and dexterous. A hybrid offshoot that compensate the lack of mental prowess with physical strength. Ooh, I see. Hybrid outcast with an even DNA string making it apt for both physical and mental challenge. Bartering? A hybrid with the gene mutation making them extremely tough and resilient. Which amplifies their psionic output? Oh, so these would be like the mages in a way. Weird one. What are you? Where form and appearance has dominated over function. What the Kind of a strange looking one. Thinking about doing this one. Better barter. I don't know. Usually like to play a mage, but kind of a strange looking feller there. Good luck.
Define your genetics.
Vitality, amount of health and energy of dodging, okay. Health regenerates slowly outside of combat. How much damage you can take, of course, you know, melee damage, damage, of course, elect key energy, how fast it regenerates, how much damage you deal with psi powers, mutation. Intellect also defines the amount of moves you can perform when trying to complete puzzles. Damage you deal with all kinds of psi powers. Key energy used for all kinds of combat. All special attacks, psi powers, and mutation costs. Barter stat, barter. Okay, okay.
Structure.
Whoa. Whoa. Total charisma. Yeah, I'm totally... Oh, dude, look at his face. Okay, let's go with intellect and charisma. Maybe. Dude, the way he looks, it bothers me. Got very high charisma. Flat face. Why's agility so high? Hey, not a bad looking little rat. Alright, 34 intellect. 31 charisma. Maybe I'll just do that.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Radioactivity? I don't know. Oh, that's his little arm over there. Frosty the Snowman.
Choose your first style.
Kinda like that one. It makes me look a little raccoonish.
Pick your main color. Choose your fur style. Pick your main color. Choose your detail color.
Was that like a yellowish looking color?
Pick your main color.
Oh goodness.
Choose your fur style. Pick your main color. Choose your detail color. Pick your main color. Choose your detail color. Pick a class. Commando. Deadeye.
Let's go for rogue, outside a lot.
Commando. Psy-Freak.
Okay, yeah, I got charisma.
Saboteur. Sentinel. Deadeye. Commando. Psy-Freak. Saboteur. Saboteur chosen. Pick a class. Choose a genetic. Define your genetic structure.
Why does agility make you look like a freaking rat? Alright, that's what I'll do. Agility and strength.
Choose a genetic. Choose your first style. Pick your main color. Pick a class. Saboteur chosen. That'll work. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
Oh, you can do a double jump. Time to see what the reviews were.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
Okay.
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
So glad you realize who you really are. Let's keep to the bright and better path moving on.
You can't contradict yourself like that. You made the right choice to begin with. Why would you change your mind?
Because you can't deny what's deep within your heart.
But remember, this is just the beginning of the end.
Get a dark aura. Okay.
Guess left can be right sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Have audio. Step forward. Never. Anyway.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Okay. Oh. What was that?
You'd better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
The combat feels a little loose.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Feels a little fast. Kinda... a little bit fast.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Like some weird mechanic to it.
Smirked!
Electrical damage. Okay.
You look civilized.
Huh. Yes, the human society was once here. What is it?
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Oh. Okay, okay.
Chop chop!
Oh shit. Just threw that at me.
Nice shot!
Whoa, you can shoot him, okay.
ready to take on the world.
Nope. Can you harvest? I guess that's a good thing. I don't really want too much content.
Shot. Killed that one. You're on the ropes.
Okay. Okay. Movement speed, charisma.
Flexity flex.
Okay, dual wield.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Okay. Oh. No, that's the way.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Okay, okay, so you need these items to be able to do special things. I gotcha.
Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Yeah. I know about the rabbit's leap. Right.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. That hurt 'em. Cutting edge.
Yeah, boy. Alright. In here. Oh, mutations. Okay. Hmm.
It only gets weirder from here.
Okay. That looks like something over there. We'll see. It is. Okay, so they do have secret items.
That's more for the hero you're going to be.
Ah, okay, so you gotta level up for some of these.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Found a puzzle. These are scattered around the world. Some open new paths while others feature different rewards. Which node is selected? The left stick. Okay. Rotate the node, press LB and RB. Since the number of rotations you have left, the higher your intellect, the more moves you have. Rotate each node so that the colors match each other.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Oh. Okay. I'm assuming you're supposed to... Oh.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Okay. All the people are gone.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door.
Uh-oh.
A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. There you go.
It wasn't hard. It makes me wonder, though, with all the later future puzzles, if it'll be like, you don't have enough moves to even solve it. Does he hug the wall? He does. Dude in a wheelchair.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Sharp steel. The deep cut. Tap hard. Chop it up. That's a good find. Slice and dice. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. That one wasn't so smart.
You okay?
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree. Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding. You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of Ki, the primal energy. You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Hey.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Okay. Thanks, Out of Date.
You're getting the hang of it. quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Not the easiest way to get up. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Yes, sir. What on earth?
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
You can fast travel to the signpost when you've unlocked by selecting it on the map. Okay. Oh, explorational. This game.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
I wonder if you can go inside these waterfalls. It looks like you can. David Shaw. Ooh.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Ah! That's a spark of light in you!
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Take it out now while it's small.
There's always another spark.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are 2 nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match, as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
And who's the others?
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
This is more my nature. Gonna be the Myriads.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Gotta go on the motor bridge.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
Look at the map. Oh, I need to go to the tunnel. What kind of swim is that?
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
There we go.
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see.
Give me a second. I'm gonna look over here. Okay, just another path.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says the Sifu gets to choose who sees the Sifu, but he'll let you give it a try.
Sibi? Lavanen aginkanman. Geradna fal hutut mustugai la wude.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you.
Vigilante?
He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
Eh.
Gerada woofer and mat game.
He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others.
Bloody tick.
The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner.
Okay.
Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you. The will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
Okay. I really hope it's not like a... Oh, I swear we're good, but... Justify our good by slaughtering everyone.
But hope isn't lost. Yet. Hopes to see you again soon. Says there's an interesting place nearby that no one knows about, but doesn't really want to talk about it right now. Says there's no reason to let you in on where it is. Says there's no reason to make threats. Would have told you about it sooner or later. It's not far from here. Wonders if you'll ever change, because you seem just as centered now as you did as a kid. Says you're welcome back. Tells you that everyone that's taking everything for themselves says you should take. Heard you met the old one himself. What? Says goodbye to you.
Nabelut na jäjä pueja.
Says you're welcome to stay as long as you want.
Ha de tottera.
Map map kulpena muu.
Reflects that you're a decent...
Edreke tua.
Will be...
Kolla patsawa. Sawa na mapempempa.
Says it's time...
Straks ook wekker avetseta.
Not a big fan of this game. Not yet, anyways. It has a really slow build up. Prison?
Fyllige hebbedekökum. Dressu.
Wants to know if they could help a pure-blood myriad like you find...
Egg. Vigedaso.
Understands you...
There's not a...
Krania matuale.
Says it's good to see...
Tau platian ja mieretia.
Who you are?
Iboya, amanira atsal.
Reflects that you're a decent...
Nier, alenzua. Nia pasa okorin.
Offers you extraordinary prices for extraordinary things.
No, and the miss.
Time to buy or sell? What is this? Shoulder? That's sure to be useful.
What if you take fall damage?
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort. Understands you have...
Okay. Well, it's not that hard. No, it's that hard. This is where you can find loot. Oh, so there is a stamina thing to swimming. Can drown. That's a little bit interesting. attack does for you. Oh, there's more. Okay.
Now that's a flesh wound.
Right on, right on. Okay, let me look across the water. Alright.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. Shot through. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
We're gonna see what happens here, and then after this, I'm just gonna sign off.
Let's see.
Okay, so these little green dots are fast travel points.
As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
Okay.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. But fortunately, he's here to give you a helping hand.
Yeah, okay.
He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be honored.
Oh no. The way he swam.
He says that wasn't too bad, was it? At least you learned that you'll drown if you don't swim. But you need practice, lots of practice. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. She'll see you at the village square. She'll be waiting for you. There will be a surprise for you at the end, too.
Strange looking dude.
Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on.
If you pick it up, I don't have to. That's nice. It's our duty.
He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some. He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Here you can modify existing weapons and armors, or if you're feeling creative, create entirely new weapons from scratch. With the right pieces, you can craft your own weapons. Start crafting your weapon. First select the base. This defines what kind of weapon you will craft There are 3 different kinds of melee weapons: crush, one-handed slash, and two-handed slash. To continue crafting your weapons, select the handle slot. Select the handle you want in order to be able to craft your weapon. Short stick. Craft your weapon, press X. Rubber grip bonka bob.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He believes being considerate will help you feel at peace with yourself. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Uh-oh.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. She won't live forever, you know that. But she intends to make the most of every day she gets, especially the ones you share together. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
Oh. That's cool.
They look determined. Better watch out.
They look like bullies.
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. They push each other to become better, and sometimes someone gets pushed down along the way.
Oops.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She says it's nice of you to consider them, but they have weapon training at sunrise tomorrow, so they'll need all the rest they can get. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
Kuali.
He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training.
Goga.
He'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility for your own actions and future.
Ikaya marafka.
He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Okay, Pops.
Mansela fat.
He's curious to see what you found.
La fea nuch.
He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA.
Ahai arin kasumai.
He says it's about time you learned how and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
When looting, you will find the add-on. These can be crafted onto an item to increase the stats of the item. To upgrade armor and clothing with items, select a slot and add-on, then press X. Oh, okay, there's resistance to disease.
Waxendonia ina mahamale.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you.
Leich.
You should take it with you, wear it to practice.
Okay.
Me.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
Kannamunta.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Kannamunta.
Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be.
Ritsentede.
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Kannamunt.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Mustiki muhka.
Thanks you for being such a good student.
Kannamunt.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Kanaruta.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
The heck is that?
she?
Ariaroche nui mumera.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Anora kapapum.
A piece of scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Inadab sunka.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Inadab sunka.
Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion.
Brumblene marsamon.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Kalino.
Says a good rest makes you ready for tomorrow. Rest and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming. Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
Damn, he just like kicked that lady across the chair. Damn. I'm like kicking him, doing little nuggets of damage here. Whooping her ass.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
What flow, man?
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else,
What
it's not
kind of
lost,
fucking
but
ending
passed on
was
to
that?
the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
That was a bunch of bullshit, dude.
Let's see.
What fucking memory was that?
As long as you're happy about it.
Huh. Alright, I gotta quit.